Hey guys, Kev here, and I have an unboxing to do for you. This package here is from one of my best friends, Jake, Bearded Gear. Shout out to Jake. I talk about him all the time, so go check out his channel. The unboxing knife, of course, is the Evertech Shadow Ranger, the greatest EDC knife of all time. The greatest spring-assisted knife ever created. Now comes in American flag colors. Just pay shipping. So, guys, Jake, of course, is a good buddy, and I asked him if I could borrow the Spyderco Slysz Bowie. Now, I call it the Slysz Bowie. He calls it the Slysz Bowie. Some people like to call it the Slysz Bowie, I think. Or maybe Bowie, you know. I think Jake nicknamed this knife David, which cracks me the fuck up. And then I also asked him if I could borrow the Koenig Mini Goblin. So let's see what we got. We got a bunch of his Vogue magazine cut-ups, because you know Jake loves Vogue. Okay, Jesus, Jake, let me put this down. God damn it. Alright, there's a bunch of random shit in here, so bear with me a second. Ugh. Jesus. Alright. There's 2 knives. I think that's everything. Okay. Sorry, he packaged that like it was ready to fucking just fall all over the floor, and I don't need Vogue magazine all over my floor. So, real quick, he threw in some stickers, Bearded Gear. Holes are greater than studs, of course. There's a cool holographic, and a couple of these Bearded Gear stickers. These will go in my sticker drawer, and when people ask me for random stickers, they will get them. I have the knives, but real quick, he sent me Arizona fruit snacks, mixed fruit. That looks pretty good, actually. He sent me some Arnold Palmer half and half fruit snacks. You can tell he has a kid, right? And then Alien Fresh Jerky, guys. He's been telling me I gotta try this, and I'm a jerky fanatic, and I love sweet and spicy, and that's what this is. So I cannot wait to... Actually, fuck it. You think it's good, Jake? I'm going to eat this shit on camera. Ooh, it's really well cut, too. Alright, I'm not going to go crazy, right? You see my mouth watering already? Alright, I'm going to start with this one because I think it's the Mini Goblin. Yeah, that is pretty good, Jake. That is actually really good. Alright, I got some beef jerky to crush this weekend. Wow! Dude, this thing is tiny as fuck! Guys, this looked like a full-size knife in Jake's hand. He's got medium-sized glove hands, but he fills them out real well. I have a large to XL size glove hand. Usually we're pretty close, though, when it comes to ergos and stuff on knives. This is dead centered. This is called the Mini Goblin from Koenig. I believe it's a collaboration with Shark Knives. I might be wrong about that, but there's a Shark right there. Koenig on this side. 90% sure. Yep, this is M390. I did not think it would be this small. Like, here's a bug out. I mean, it is well smaller than the bug out. Alright, not well, but it's smaller than a bug out. Maybe I'm just used to bigger knives now? I don't know. He told me I probably would not like this because of the detent, so. Okay. Whoa. Drop shut. That detent's not bad. Yeah, it is. Oh my goodness. This is a Koenig? You see that? Anyway, if you actually just push it, it goes. Like, you know. The mini Goblin. Feel it in my hand. Ergos are actually not bad. It looks like it would suck, right? With this thing right here. But it fits your hand pretty well, right-handed. Yeah, the clip is not biting or anything. Yeah, I mean, it's relatively comfortable, and you basically have a choil here if you want to choke up. It has the crook nose design. It's kind of a warning that you have to kind of point down. Just right off the bat, I'm not sure why Jake likes this so much. Like, it's cool and all. Wow, that hollow is really nice, though, guys. That is a super deep hollow grind. You won't be able to tell, but, like, it's one of those ones where I can, like, my brain thinks I'm feeling the other finger. It's really good. The closing action is very smooth. You could feel, yeah, you can feel the Koenig in this. It's hard to explain, but having handled an Arius, it's the same sensation. It's just utterly frictionless. Like, I'm not saying it drops shut on its own, but, I mean, it basically does. But the way the blade moves on the pivot, it just is frictionless. It's absolutely just a fantastic pivot design that Koenig does. I don't know how it works, but... And this flipper's not that bad. I know the detent, if you do the thing, it does kind of suck. And yeah, I'd like it to be a little snappier, but, I mean... I'm barely doing anything, and, you know, hey, I want to open a knife. Okay, you know, perfectly fine. Yeah, I always said that this knife kind of looks like they took the Hinderer flipper tab and blew it up into a knife. It's just like this witch's crook nose thing going on right here. Yeah, I kind of like this little guy. I definitely get the appeal. Just playing with it a little bit, I'm like, yeah, this is cool. This is cool. Alright, and it's not bad lefty either, guys. So, really cool knife. That is the Koenig Mini Goblin. And now, the knife everybody's been waiting to see. I've been waiting to see. The Spyderco Slysz Bowie. Ba 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 ba. Here it is. The Slysz Bowie, everybody. It has that classic Knife Joy exclusive blue ano where down here in the relief cut it looks all fucked up because that part never gets touched. I might reverse the clip if Jake doesn't give a shit. I don't see why he would. So, this is a Marcin Slysz or Slysz or who gives a fuck. Say it however you want. Design, M390 titanium Knife Joy exclusive, $400. Obviously, there was a lot of controversy over this knife. I don't really want to get into it because I didn't care when it came out, and I don't really care now. I don't know. People talk about it like, oh, it sold out in seconds, and da-da. That happens all the time with drops these days. Why? This is not special. Like, great, they brought back a design. People were spending a fortune on the secondary for it because of Nick Shabazz. I call it the Shabazz effect. It's happened with this. It's happened with the Skaha 2. It's a 2-year wait list for that knife. You know, I get it. But I'm usually not... My tastes don't run with Shabazz very well. Not that he doesn't have good taste. Just we're not the same. Crown spine. All right. So, obviously, this is set up for a right-hander to thumb flick, right? Which works pretty well, right? Yeah, That's not bad. And then it's hard, obviously, to Spidey flick right-handed, but you can do it. And then somebody, I think Jake said it's made to slow roll out. Obviously, as a lefty, that's going to be a lot harder. The thumb flick, you know, I got no room there. Really got to hammer it to get it out. And a slow roll, while possible, it ain't good. So we're left with a lefty Spidey flick, and, well, okay. That's the lefty Spidey flick. Let me try it again. So what's happening, if you can't tell, is sometimes my finger's getting caught right on the edge of the frame right here. This cutout, I don't know why they did it that way, why they didn't come, like, just cut over here, because I'm getting caught there. So sometimes I get it, and it's fine. Sometimes I catch it, and I don't get it out, but I'm getting used to it. Ergonomically, this is not that great. That clip is really eating me up, so maybe switching it would help. The jimping is interesting. It's pretty rough, actually. I've never felt jimping quite like this. It's kind of good. Kind of like it. It's really bitey, but yet not too strong. Obviously, there's nothing to choke up on. Yeah, interesting. So you can't, okay, so my tendency with a knife, when I Spidey flick, is to go straight up, right? I flick it straight up. Evo 2.0. I flick straight up. Spyderco Parrot 3. Straight up. With this knife, you can't do that because of that frame there. So you have to go out, which is awkward as hell. You basically just got to flick the shit out of it and hope it makes it, right? Yeah, I'm getting it half the time. Now, the closing action, so you'll see here the lockup is about 100%. I mean, that lock bar is fully on that tang. And then closing it, if you push the lock bar over, it drops to here, which is nice, and a shake down. I mean, it's pretty good. I actually kind of like the righty thumb flick. It's not bad. You know, I'm not a big slow roller, especially not right-handed. The only knife I really slow roll is the Slim Midi, and that's just sometimes I like to do it. But I can do it left-handed. So, yeah, guys. The other thing I don't like about this is the blade to handle ratio seems off. It seems like it's too short, and it also seems like it's too skinny. It does have this satin finish on it with the belt satin. That's really nice. I really like that. I think I'd prefer that to the newer version with the mirror stonewash. I do have a Spyderco Drunken on the way. My buddy Joe, the Knife Whisperer, sent me his to check out. So I'm going to do a comparison of those two. That'll be cool. Has this crown spine, which looks really nice. Real nice, Clark. No steel insert, of course. I had a Spidey Chef that was a Knife Joy exclusive. So it is very much similar to that feel. But it does feel a little bit better, maybe, quality-wise, fit and finish. These slabs feel a little sturdier. Yeah, just being left-handed, that's all I got, is that Spidey flick. And it needs to work, you know. And when you get it, it feels good. It feels satisfying. I like that. M390, Spyderco, Taichung, Taiwan. So, and it's got the Bowie blade. I love the Bowie blade, but I don't like the overall look of the knife. It kind of looks like a rhinoceros, and it's kind of gross looking. Honestly, I don't know. I have no desire to ultimately own this knife. And the flick does feel good. I don't know. Maybe if I reverse the clip and I fall in love, I'll try to find one. But for now, I'll just do the review process. Yeah, guys, that is the Spyderco Slysz Bowie and the Koenig Mini Goblin. And yeah, these were sent in by my good buddy Jake, Bearded Gear. I don't have his sticker out anymore. So check out his channel, link in the description. Thank you, Jake. Really appreciate it, buddy. And I love you guys so much. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will catch you later.